Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got that stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you.
And we are live! Get it in, sorry.
You're not allowed to say that.
I'm sorry.
Help yourself. You can't stay away. We were looking forward to this without you. And
I'm
you
the host.
I'm sorry. Go back again. Start again.
I'm the host.
Go on then. I'll let you do it. You're going back in the old thing.
Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got that stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you.
Emma, you can do it.
And we are live.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, say hello. Let's see who's there.
So we've had to split jobs up this today because Ben's producing and he just can't do it. So Emma's on YouTube watch and Ben is concentrating really hard.
I've got YouTube watch on now.
Oh, are you on YouTube as well? Are you confident?
I'm feeling the pressure, to be fair. I've got lots of different buttons on here this time. I can play the stuff and...
Hey.
So we'll have plenty of that tonight. Plenty of that going on. Because, Rob, where are you?
I'm in... I nearly said Turkey. I don't know why I said nearly said Turkey. I'm in Cape Verde.
So that's what I couldn't work out. Where is Cape Verde?
It's an African... Well, there's a cluster of islands. So it's really like Gran Canaria and places like that. That's the cluster of islands just off Africa. Cape Verde is very similar, but lower down, closer to the equator. You've got Cape Verde Island, so we're in Sal, and then there's another one called Bovest, and there's a couple more islands.
So you're the 3rd person to join us, technically, from a holiday. I joined from Florida.
Yeah.
Emma, you joined us from Turkey.
Turkey.
She was pissed. Rob is in Cape Verde, so we are an international podcast.
We are.
The big question everybody wants to know that's watching on YouTube is how many...
No, I'm not drunk. No, I'm not drunk. I have had a couple.
Down. That's what we were expecting.
I have had a couple, but I've just had a siesta.
So what time is it there now?
It's 6:30. So we've had a nightmare. I won't go into the details. I'll save it until I get back off holiday. But we had a nightmare with the room situation. So we've managed to finally get into a room that is not ant infested. That's all I'm saying. And we've had a bit of a siesta, so we've had a bit of sleep in the bed, and then I've had a couple of vodkas beforehand, and then we're going to go out tonight. I think it's karaoke tonight.
Ooh, are you going to have a sing?
Love a bit of karaoke. Yeah, I love a bit of karaoke.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I knew you were going to ask that. I was going to ask you the same. My go-to karaoke song is Rock DJ.
Oh, I love a bit of rock.
Can we have a little bit of a rendition now?
I don't want to rock. Oh. I don't want to rock. DJ. There's people around me, I bet you're thinking, what the hell is going on? Who's he talking to? Because you're keeping me up all night. I don't want to stop. you've got the buttons to that. I can't stop all this.
I love this.
Sorry,
I love
listeners.
this. We're going to be having some fun here. So, why have you gone to Cape Verde? For those that don't know, is it because you're resting and you can't run, so you've decided to really go and rest?
Yeah, no. So it's mine and my wife's honeymoon. So me and Laura got married in January 2024, and took us ages to get sorted, and just decided, well, we need to book it. So we decided that we're going. I wanted to go to Jamaica or Mexico, but went into the travel agents, and they suggested Cape Verde. And we're like, yeah, okay. So that's why we're in Cape Verde.
I've been to Mexico and it was amazing. I'd highly recommend Mexico to anybody.
Yeah, I do want to go Mexico. I want to go Jamaica as well. But
Way to get
Cape
into
Verde.
regret his honeymoon choice.
I know, no, I'm sorry. I've not been Cape Verde, so I can't compare. But I'm just saying, I would 100% go back to Mexico.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Mexico. I wanted to go to Jamaica, but we ended up in Cape Verde. Oh, Mexico's nice.
I am sorry.
This is water. This is water, by the way, guys.
Chug,
That's
chug,
vodka.
chug, 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 chug.
It is water.
Out of them optics you've just shown us when we had the room tour.
Yeah.
He's got optics in his bedroom, listeners. He's not going to be doing much in the way of hydrating with water to get rid of this hip. So, right, because we're going to go around and talk about everyone's running, right? You have hopefully done the least amount of running.
So I haven't done any running.
Good.
So since last Monday, since we spoke on the podcast, I went to the Bottle Oven Run, so 4 of 4, and I walked the whole way around. It was lovely, actually, speaking to Peter Gibbs and Dave Wallace in the back. It was really nice. I've got a video which I'm going to be doing soon, putting it out there. And that's all I've done. I haven't been running. We came here on Sunday morning. Got here Sunday morning. There is a gym. I haven't been into it yet. So I might go and do a bit of low impact exercise. Bit of CrossFit maybe. Not CrossFit. Cross training. Not CrossFit. Cross training. CrossFit. Cross training.
I'm going to do a bit of CrossFit. How's the stretching going?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm doing the lying on the bed and stretching my muscle, my legs like this. With the bandage at the moment. It's the honeymoon after all.
Too much information.
Doing the line on the bed. Whee!
I'm doing this. I'm not going to tell you what Laura's doing. Anyway, moving on.
Stop it! I hate it. It makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Oh dear, it's not that
It's like when he starts showing us his feet. Oh.
You want to see my feet? You can see my feet if you want to see my feet. I've got the Crocs on. Got my Crocs on.
Have you got socks on with them Crocs?
No.
Put the socks on with the Crocs, man.
No, just barefoot today. I've got a bite on my bum if you want to see that.
No,
Christ.
no.
I've got to
Okay.
do the Instagram clips for this, so this is going to be a fun one, isn't it?
That's going to be on one. Do you want to
So
see Rob's bite on his bum?
No. So out of a scale, we said like 1 to 10 last episode about where the hip was.
Yeah.
Where are we now?
I can't feel it. It's not causing me any discomfort at all now.
Good.
At
Does that
all.
mean you can test? Does that mean you can go and run tomorrow?
No.
Yeah. Good. He's doing well.
If it was at home, probably yes, but now, no. But Laura's on board. Laura's on board with this, so she's telling me I can't run. So
Good.
she's telling me I'm gonna go in the gym. Might go in the gym in the morning and see what it's like in there. Like I say, do a bit of cross training,
Bit of swimming.
bit of swimming. Yeah, although I'll be in the pool tomorrow. I've been in the pool today. Playing volleyball earlier. I was tempted to go in there, but we were waiting to move hotels.
That's not wrestling.
I could play water volleyball.
Oh, water volleyball. That's water polo, not volleyball.
Yeah, I can play water polo, water volleyball. It's the same thing.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So no running, complete rest, hips feeling better.
Yeah,
Can
a
you
lot
put
better.
the lights on? You're in the dark.
I can't. There's no lights out on this balcony.
Oh, and if he puts the light on, he'll attract all the mozzies.
Yeah, there's no light. There's a moon. You can see the moon. Look at the moon. How nice is the moon, Luke?
Oh, very romantic.
Yeah.
It's a moonlit podcast. So you're feeling a bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Tell the listeners what I said to you before you flew out is the aim for the next few weeks for you? I want to see
It's
if you
to-
read the message.
So it's to rest. It's to rest and recuperate and get myself ready for the marathon training. And I suppose that's what, because it's going to be a long time between now and the marathon. So the marathon training probably starts on, is it December the 31st?
Marathon training
So-
will start for all of us on December the 31st. Correct.
So this is
16 weeks.
this is what you said verbatim, because I found the message. Rob, you now have an opportunity to shake this injury off. Complete rest in capitals with an exclamation mark. Spend plenty of time in the pool, do lots of stretching, hydrating, get some massages if there are around, not dodgy ones. Don't be tempted to use the hotel gym unless it's for doing some strengthening work, which I'll do. You could do some light, slow squatting and glute bridges every other day, which will help. This is a recovery period because I want you coming back with no injury at all, so we can get a good 4 to 6 week base build in. That's what you told
That
me.
sounds
So that's
like
what I'm doing.
a really good message from a good coach. That sounds.
It
doesn't
does. It does. Yeah, it does
Oh,
sound
wow,
like a really good message. Yeah, it does.
Good one. So we're going to talk about. I like being the host. I can steer the show. It's good. So we're going to.
It feels honestly. I'm not joking. It feels so weird, like not sending the email out to you guys, telling you when it's going to be, and not sending the email out via Mailchimp, and not having any control over any of the elements. It's just, it feels weird, and I don't like it. So it's not going to happen anymore.
No, well,
I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. When,
I know.
when did he message yesterday? He'd only been gone about 5 hours. He's like, I'm going tomorrow.
So I spoke to Laura on the aeroplane. I said to Laura, "Do you reckon I can sneak on the podcast?" She said no. I was like, "Really?"
Oh.
She says, "No, I don't think you should." I says, "Well," she said, "Would Ben?" I was like, "Yeah." He came on when he's on Florida, and Emma came on when she was in Turkey. She was like, "Okay,
Hang on
then."
a minute. I came on the podcast because I was on a lunch break on the day that I was at work.
Yeah, you came on twice. So you came on twice whilst in Florida.
I don't think he did.
You
No,
did. You did one. You did one call with. I don't think it was an actual podcast. They had a call with
It
us
was just a
two.
catch up,
Yeah, just to catch up with us two. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so in a podcast episode and then catch up with us two.
You
So I do
just can't-
apologise about the
You
lag.
can't relinquish control, Emma. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
No, he couldn't stay away. Could not stay away.
Well, it made me smile when you did a video yesterday or the day before, Emma, calling me the founder. I've never been called the founder before. That's why I'm naming it now. I'm called the founder.
No.
Me.
I
It's
changed
not.
it. You named
Oh, did you? How is it? You changed it. I didn't realise you did that.
Yeah. But I just want the listeners to decide who should be the host of the podcast. If you like what's going on tonight, with me and Emma as host and Rob being a guest, then
In
let
the
us
dark.
know in the dark.
In
You
the
might as well
dark,
be a
yeah.
mystery guest because we wouldn't even know. Have you got clothes on?
Yes, of course I've got clothes
For
on.
anyone that's just joined, Rob's in Cape Verde, and
When you edit this and put it out on Instagram, you're just gonna have to put a picture up in there.
We've done that before, to be fair.
I've got to do the editing. That's the next challenge. So, marathon is what we're focusing on, and this is going to be a bit of a special marathon. There's a lot. It's a marathon heavy episode. This is
Yeah.
marathon heavy. So I'm just going to quickly blast through my running because then Emma's going to talk about her running from the weekend because that's the really impressive stuff, which leads us nicely into marathon discussion.
Okay.
So my running, big thing for me was on Saturday, I was a reserve, or I was down as a reserve in the national road relays at Sutton Park, the 6-stage road relays, and I was down as a reserve but couldn't do it because Rach was supposed to be doing a birthday party, which meant I was on childcare. But sadly, for the birthday girl, her party got cancelled. So that meant Rach wasn't working. Which
How did
meant,
it got cancelled? How did it get
Why?
cancelled?
well, the parent texted us and said that the birthday
She's
girl
been
was
naughty.
throwing up all night.
Yeah.
She couldn't have the party. Rach was like, 6 o'clock, give me a nudge, going, I don't know if it's too late, but you can run today if you want. So I messaged the team captain and he was like, yeah, you're in. So I went to Sutton Park, did a Sutton Park road relay in the final. in the Nationals. Did the final leg, and it was good because there was some really good elite runners there, like top class runners from all around the country, and it was won eventually by Cambridge and Coleridge, and they've got some incredible runners. Well, all of the teams were incredible. Hales Owen in the Midlands one, my club, we finished like 18th at the Midlands. So because we're in the top 20, we got voted a place to take part in the Nationals. In the Nationals, we finished, I think, like 65th or something.
How many people went?
Well, it was teams of 6, but there was about six. I think there was about 70, 75 teams or something.
Wow.
And so we were like right down the bottom. So that gives you a level of the kind of clubs that were there. There was like Leeds, Cambridge, Coleridge, some really good teams, but just a fantastic experience. Really enjoyed it. And then Sunday I went out for a nice hill climb. What's he doing?
I'm going back in the room trying to find my way in. It's too dark out there.
Laura locked the door.
Laura's having a
No.
nap.
What was other than that?
Get back out there, leave it to
She's awake. She's awake. She's watching Spider-Man.
So this is the first time we've done a podcast with you with Laura in bed.
Yep.
Does Laura want to be a guest on the show?
Do you want to be a guest on the show, Laura? No.
Oh, I've not met
Oh,
Laura. Can I say hello?
Do you want to say hello? No.
Not to me.
It's
not met me.
oh.
We can see a reflection in you now.
Very fast, very fast. Move on. Carry on talking about Hales Owen.
So I
Can she
did.
hear us?
No.
Rob sounds slightly hungover. Samuel says.
I'm not hungover. I've got a cold. I've got a really bad cold since I've come to Cape Verde. Well, during going to Cape Verde, I've got a cold. So I don't know what's happening there.
He sounds like he's got one of those dry throats that you get from like a heavy night.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is.
A heavy night of waiting to be moved. That's what was happening last night. That's all. We were literally sat in his bedroom waiting to get another room. So we didn't really have anything.
Says good choice of destination and karaoke song choice. Rob's going to be singing us out at the end of the show, so stay tuned. Caroline Morris says I'm doing fabulous, and you should stay as the host and the producer, and Rob should only come on occasionally when he's not doing other things.
Thanks, Carol. I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or not.
She didn't say any of the last part. I made that bit up.
Oh.
And Ben Freeman said, "How are the new shoes, Rob? What new shoes are these?"
The ones he doesn't wear.
So I've sent them back. I actually wore them to go on that walk / it wasn't walk, the bottle oven run, and my feet are too wide for them. So my toe was like not hanging over the edge, but it felt really uncomfortable pinching my toes. So I sent them back and asked for a wider fit. And they're not going to be black either. They're going to be like a bluey greeny colour. So
and how do you feel about
a new one? Which is a new one for me, really, because I only ever wear black trainers for running normally. I feel okay. Yeah. Just see what they come like when they come. Hoka. What are they called? Hoka. Yeah. So they're coming. Hopefully when I get back off holiday 11, so I can go and try them out if I'm allowed to run.
Well, we'll have to see when you get back off holiday if you're allowed. We're going to have to be waiting just to see. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I should be okay though. Shouldn't I? Should be. If I'm resting now. Anyway.
As host and producer, I'm moving this segment on. Emma.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to be talking a lot about marathons today.
Yeah.
Because we're all training for the Manchester Marathon in April, and there's been some really good stuff done in marathons over the weekend. But before we talk about that, tell us what you got up to this weekend.
So I'll start with Saturday. So
here she goes again.
Saturday
Fish and a rice cake.
Normally is the first day of the weekend. Is Saturday.
Fish and a rice cake coming out.
Stop it, or else I just won't do it.
I'm joking. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
You're horrible, you are. On Saturday, I was instructed to do a maximum effort park run. So I went to find a park run because there was a lot closed because of the
Yeah,
storm.
there was. He did well there, fine. Although the weather was okay, actually, wasn't it? Saturday. I was dead surprised that there was loads of park runs closed.
I didn't have to look very far because Congleton was on,
Yeah.
and they had paces. So Congleton Harriers were pacing. So I wanted under 25 minutes, and I got 24:40 something, and it was 100% maximum effort because when we looked at my heart rate afterwards, I got into zone 5, and that never happened. So I did a really, really pushed, and I had my friend running with me, and if they weren't motivating me to carry on, I probably would have dropped back a little bit. So I needed someone to just keep telling me, keep going, don't let off, push on. So yeah, I got I think it was 24:40 something, and I was happy with that. Yeah, because like I say, looking back at the heart rate, it was maximum effort. I couldn't have given it any more.
And your friend being Jack the Stallion, I believe.
Jack the Stallion, the one
Jack
and
the
only.
Stallion Stewart.
Yeah, he really
It's
did
good
push
though,
me.
because that's what we wanted. What I wanted to do was to see where you kind of zones are going into some training, because we're now training based upon pace rather than like RPE, if you like.
Hmm.
And what we want to do is to get you some new zones, because the big part of marathon training when we get there is going to be doing specific pace segments within
Yeah,
your long runs. And also, we really want to try and push your harder intervals. So, the real key thing going forward is staying really, really easy on your easy runs. In your
yeah,
intervals, it's going to be pushing you really, really hard. And they are going to be tough, quite horrible sessions, to be honest. And as they start to get easier, we'll start making them a bit harder. And then when we get to December, we start your 16-week marathon block. We want to be really specific with what your required target is. So we'll look at kind of what your target is, and we'll do long runs with intervals within the long run at marathon pace. So doing a bit of a baseline assessment now is kind of where we needed to be between now and December the 31st, and you put a really good solid effort in, so we've got something to play with for a little bit.
yeah. And I love analysing my runs. I love looking back, and I looked at that one, and I looked at my 5K PB, which is at Congleton. My 5K PB is 23 minutes, so I'm not as fast as I used to be, and I know why. It's because we've been doing the ultra training, and I've slowed down to get the longer distance.
Yeah,
But when I'd ran that 23-minute 5K back in last August, that was my heart rate was only in zone 3. So that tells me that I was trying harder on Saturday to get that time than back then. So I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can get to. So I like looking at all that and analysing it and
yeah,
seeing where I
you,
was, where I am, and knowing where I'm going.
you are spot on, because what we've done is we've done a real big kind of base build for you
Yeah.
over the last few months, and I think what we're going to start doing now is we're going to carry that on with your easy runs, bringing the pace right down on the easy runs. And I think there are some early signs that maybe we're struggling to kind of keep it slower. We're still running a little bit too fast on the easies,
Yeah.
which will come. It'll come. But then what we're going to do is you're going to be doing once and potentially twice a week some hard interval sessions. So we'll do some longer, like threshold tempo runs once a week. And then the others will be like reps, kind of like anywhere between 200, 400 meters, repeated, play around with sets, intervals, reps, rest, all that sort of stuff, and try and get you running really hard to try and take your top end speed up. Because if we can bring that up, your anaerobic
Yeah.
threshold, as well as working on your aerobic, we're going to be in a really good position come like the Manchester training starting in December to have a good go at pushing that on, which is great. So that was Saturday.
Yeah, so to recover from Saturday's hard effort, I thought I'd run a marathon on Sunday.
Show off.
Sure,
don't-
yeah.
think you
Just fancied running a marathon, so I'll just go out and run a marathon.
I don't think you told me to do it, but I just did it.
To be fair,
I can't imagine ever that'll be on the training plan. Just go out and do a marathon.
It absolutely wouldn't be on the training plan. But I mean, Caroline has said so. Rob and Em both did what they were advised. Is this a first? Technically, yes, I think it is a first. But I didn't not advise the marathon. Had she had put a run on, she would have completely blown the plan apart. But we can give her the credit because what happened?
So I knew that I got the miles in the legs to do the distance, and in 2 weeks' time I'm running York Marathon. So what I wanted to do is get. Did you know that?
Yeah, we knew that. We
We
did
know
know that.
that, yeah. Just
I say
yeah.
we. I'm not, even though I'm not really coach.
I
But
have told you.
you had told us that, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Said to me the other night, actually, she was on Instagram and she saw what you're doing. She just looked at me and went, "Is Emma at risk of getting injured?" And I was like, "What?" She went, "Well, she did level 7. She did Potters. She's done a marathon. She's doing York Marathon. She races a lot." And I was like, "No, she doesn't get injured. Let her do what she wants."
No, I'm really careful. So on Sunday, I could have very well just turned around and said I'm not doing it because my training partner had I don't know, he just didn't
Jack,
show up.
the Stallion Stewart again. So he was there for the Saturday, but he wasn't there for the Sunday.
He just didn't show up.
Looks like I've got a halo above my head.
So I had some other runners that started with me, some stuck with me, and then my Dan met me at the end, like the back end of it. And I knew the route, so I kind of thought, well, I'll go out and I'll see how I feel. I wanted to wear the trainers that I'm going to wear for York as well and see how I got on them. And I suffer really bad with blisters, so I wanted to try my prep for not getting blisters and protecting my feet. And I knew if I ran it all in, say, zone 2, I was going to get a time that when I go to York, I'll be able to beat. And all my other marathon distance have been set whilst I've been in an ultra, so I didn't have like a real marathon time for me to go into York and say, I know what my marathon time is and I know what I need to do to beat it. So in my own mind, I wanted to do the distance. Well, I've got it in the legs. I wanted to prep my feet and make sure that I can run York and not get blisters because they hurt. And I wanted something to compare my time to. So I got a marathon PB of 4:39. So I was really happy with that. And that was like 41 minutes PB.
That's amazing, 4:39.
And that was zone 2, running that all
So-
zone 2.
So continuous running then, no stops for any, like, to speak to people or to take any fuel or anything like that.
Stopped to have a wee.
Did you stop the watch?
No, didn't stop the watch. Stopped to have a wee. Stopped to take my top off. Shove that in the back of my bag.
There you go.
Take.
Yeah, I knew. I was going to press that. I was going to press that. I wanted you to press that. Thank you, Ben. If that was me, I would have pressed you then. Well
We've
done.
been doing this for too long.
So I had to delay it because I was too hot. It was cold.
That's the new way. That's the new way of saying stripping off. I had to delay it.
Delay and take one of my soft flasks out the back of my trail bag and put it into the front so I could continue to drink. So other than stopping for a wee and stopping to readjust everything, I just kept going, and it's really good because the route that I did is the Potters Trail Marathon. So everyone that's local to me and Rob and Stoke will know what that route is, and that was a marathon that got planned and got cancelled. So it's a really good route, and I ran that route solo in, I think it was February. And when I ran that on my own in February, I ran it in 5 hours 21. And I can remember certain sections on that route where I was walking because I couldn't run it. And when I was doing it on Sunday, I was like, I was walking this before eating an orange, and now I'm just pounding away.
So there's no walking at all on Sunday then?
No, just kept it nice and steady.
Brilliant.
If
Really
you go
good.
onto my Strava and you look at my pace, you'll see
Yeah.
my pace is very, very consistent, apart from in 2 places where it drops a
Stop for a
little
wee.
bit, and they are having a wee and readjusting.
Did you wear your
Very
healthy
good.
vest?
I did, yes.
How was it?
It was okay. I have got another vest that I do prefer, but that's not to say that I wouldn't recommend it. I do recommend it. It's I'm just being
I'll
honest.
edit that bit out.
Yeah, take that bit out. Sorry, Owen.
No, I can't lie. I can't lie.
What was it the other day?
It's a
Weatherspoon's only good for
very good.
Weatherspoon's only good for having a poo in. What was it the other day? Weatherspoon's only good for having a poo in. Not quite fond of the OGTs, and yeah, healthy. Not quite fond of that either. We're
No, I
supposed to be
didn't
getting
say
good. We're
that.
supposed to be
I
getting
didn't say
sponsors
that.
here, guys. We're supposed to be saying that it's amazing. So Weatherspoons, if you're listening, you want to sponsor the
It's
podcast, get
really
in contact. OGT, if you want to sponsor the podcast, get in contact. Healthy, if you want to sponsor the podcast, get in contact.
You've not even asked me why.
Go on, why?
So my other vest, I'm not going to name the brand, but it's got a little tiny zip pocket that fits my
Yeah.
car key in perfect. And that the one that I was wearing didn't, but I went out and wore it, but my car key had to go in a zip pocket that was really big, and then I was like, where's my key? Niggling
Yeah.
around trying to
Yeah.
find it. So that was one reason. And then the pocket on the back, it wasn't very stretchy. So because of the storm and the weather being unpredictable, I took a waterproof jacket in the back and my soft flask in the back, like an additional one, because I was on my own for some of it. And when I took my top off, I couldn't fit that in, so I had to then tie it. I had to tie it to the bag because I had nowhere else to put it. But my other trail running vest is got a bigger pouch on the back, so it's just those little things in comparison.
Yeah. I suppose
But
it's. Go on.
but what I did like about it is the pouch on the back. It's waterproof, so anything
Yeah.
that's in the back would stay waterproof. And
I suppose it's like
got
anything,
nice
isn't it?
pockets here, right there.
You get used to a certain thing that you wear all the time. There's certain little things, like I always wear a running belt. And even though I ran in the healthy vest at Potter's off, and I didn't need to wear the running belt because there was plenty of storage in that vest, I still wore the belt because of that same reason, actually. The car key in my belt, there's a tiny little bit in there where it fits perfectly, whereas I was thinking in the healthy vest it might be a bit, yeah.
Bouncing around.
Do you know the best thing to do with your car key?
Don't want to know.
Tie it to some I don't know. Is that
The
what
little bit of drawstring that you used to tie
On your shorts. Yeah.
Tie
you
it.
don't
That's
have
what
that
I
all
do.
the time in leggings, though.
I've done that before. I had done that before. I remember somebody telling me, it might have been you actually, Ben, that told me about that. And I just feel really conscious about it, like coming off and undoing and coming away. I don't know.
You know how to tie shoelaces. We've had evidence of that in the past. You can tie a little bow in your shorts, Robert. You'll be all right.
To be honest with you, the shorts that I wear, Caramore, if you're listening to the podcast, want to sponsor the podcast, get in contact. We've got a little zip in the pocket. So I sometimes put the key in there if I'm not taking my running belt out. So
We've massively gone away from.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, sorry.
Incredible heart.
Yeah,
incredible marathon time. And started talking about. So well done, Emma. That is fantastic.
Yeah, really well done.
And
I was really, really happy.
You should be. You really should be.
I just wanted to do it in under 5 hours at a nice steady pace, and to do it in 5:49. And I got on my watch where 4:49. I got on my watch.
What's it saying now? 49. 4:49.
4:39.
Yeah.
4:39. Yeah, 4:39. I got on my watch where I could see what my time was going to be. So it was dead interesting. Like if I was sped up a little bit.
It's not a flat course.
No. elements of it. It's a lot of canal run, isn't it?
I'd say for me it was flat for where I live and what I've been training. For me, it was flat.
But with another good block of, well, you've got a good base build and then a good block of training, and then the fact we're going to be like in race mode. I think, what was your target that you Garmin was saying for Manchester or for marathon? 344. I think we are in a position where we can really get after that. So I wouldn't say that that's not out of question. I think we're in good spot.
Has he boosted your confidence? Has he boosted your confidence as well for Manchester or for York and Manchester? Oh, has it?
Well, Manchester's quite far away, so Manchester I'm not thinking about right now. It's boosted my confidence for York because what I was worried about is that I hadn't ran a marathon distance in that type of condition because I've been doing all the ultras, and with the ultras there's so much elevation and it's so much more relaxed. It was putting myself under that pressure. So now come York, I can say I've ran a marathon in 4:39. At York, I should be able to do better than that. So it'll be good to get 2 marathon PBs in 2 weeks. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh, that's confidence for you.
I think you will. I think you will with the adrenaline that's pumping through you and people supporting you and not having. Well, you might need to have a wee, but not having to mess about getting something out your back. I think you'll easily get sub. I think aim for a sub 4:30. I think you'll get that, and then you've got something to work towards. I know it's a long way away. Manchester's a long way away. But it gives you that confidence to be able to move from that 4:30 to under sub 4 in that amount of time.
I think if at York I get under 4:30, that'll be great. And then I'll probably, if Ben says it's okay,
she'll do another one the week after.
I'll do another marathon distance out on my own between York and Manchester to see where I'm at. Is that a good idea or not? No. Okay, I won't.
Is it a good idea, that, then?
I wouldn't say it's not a good idea. I think what we've really got to look at is, you're someone that puts in a lot of mileage and you've proven you could do a lot of mileage. But the big thing for marathon training now is once York's out the way, it's almost like looking at putting as many good weeks of training together as possible. So if you're going to go out and do a marathon for the sake of doing a marathon, what's the rest of the week look like? Because I would rather you do 7 days of good training and clock, let's say, 45 miles than do no training for 4 days and go out and do a marathon at the weekend. And then, you've done a marathon, but for what end? And you've clocked 26 miles. Is it going to cost you the ability to do a session? You've proven this past weekend that you can go and do a big parkrun effort on a Saturday, and then on a Sunday you can go and do a marathon PB. That's not something that most people would be able to do. But I think at some point what we've really got to do is go, right, I'm just going to put good weeks together, because you're going to get so much more from, if I'm honest, doing 2 really tough sessions in the week and then loads of easy miles and a long run. So I wouldn't say it's not a good idea. I just wouldn't say that it's my preferred choice in terms of how I want your weeks to be structured.
Yeah, I just think in my head, if at York I get 4:30, say bang on 4:30, and then at Manchester we go sub 4, it's a massive difference.
But if you think about it, when you ran the one, you did 5 hours a couple of months ago in February on your own, and he said that's a massive difference from 5:20 to
5:21 to 4:39.
Yeah, to 5:4. Yeah, it's a massive change, and you've not really trained for that.
But the thing you've got to really consider is you're putting yourself under immense strain by doing a marathon.
Yeah.
And the marathon distance should be respected, and we know that. But if you go out and do a marathon just for the sake of doing it, there's a quite a high percentage chance of injury.
Yeah.
I think there's no point in doing it just for the sake of proving you can do a marathon, because you've proven numerous times you can do it. I think My preference would be to get York done, set a baseline for a marathon time
Yeah.
on the road, because that's what you want to go and do. And then it's sort of saying, go, right, let's put faith in the process. Let's trust the process and get to the process. And then, you know, there's going to be plenty of opportunity to test where you are with, and this is the whole purpose of your long runs with marathon pace sections, because we'll put like a 20-mile long run together and we'll do like 10 miles of it at marathon pace. And then as we get closer, we'll alter these things and you'll kind of get the confidence from the sessions. The most you would be running really in your training, long runs, is probably about 22 miles maximum, possibly 24. But these are kind of like, we need to assess how you, and this is the same for you, Rob. This is like, how is your week being structured? There's nothing silly that needs to be done. We just need to focus on process over outcome.
Yeah.
We have got the ultra marathon as well in February. I keep forgetting about, because we're doing 50 mile in February, aren't we, as well? So,
and there's good levels of base building. Night, Oliver.
every week.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
Before he even went past the camera, he said, "No, I told her."
9:10. He's off.
Good
But
boy.
yeah, he is very good. He's got his mum's discipline to bedtime training, the lot, and this is proven. We've got people saying, "Here's one you'll like, Emma. Here's one you'll like." Where I just saw it. Here we go. Hang on. You're going to get great at York. You've got nothing to worry about. You are so professional with your training.
Who said that?
Steve Cannon.
Steve
Saw him
Cannon.
on Saturday.
Did you?
Park run.
Did you pay him to say that then? Did you?
Yeah.
I'll drop you a 5 if you say I'm professional.
Yeah. I gave him a sticker.
It's very, very good. But
where are you going?
Oh wait, get back to bed.
Get back to bed.
That's not in the script. That doesn't happen.
In the bathroom.
Oh.
Oh.
Go on, go.
Oh. Get to bed. So, all in all, Rob's sticking to the plan. Emma's sticking to the plan, but doing some impressive stuff. I'm just ticking over. Oh, I've got Great Eastern Half Marathon this weekend. I'm going for, it's my A race. I'm going to go and see what I could do at Peterborough Half Marathon on Sunday. See how that goes. We'll update you next week on the podcast. But talking of marathons, it was Chester Marathon this past weekend.
It was.
Yeah.
Some amazing, so absolutely amazing running. Because obviously,
this section we're going to do shout out of the week. So do you want to do it, Rob? We'll let you. First time we've ever let a guest do this.
shout out of the week.
Laura's
That
right,
one.
let you do the podcast on your honeymoon.
Laura's just looking at me thinking, what the hell? She's like that, shaking her head at me.
There's people in the room next door here.
To be honest with you, normally she's after the podcast every week I go into, she says, I heard you laughing and shouting and screaming and everything in the podcast.
And now she's live. And
Very animated. I am very animated. I'm very passionate when it comes to the podcast.
so shout out of the week, Chester Marathon. I think there's a lot of people. Have you got any in your mind that did Chester Marathon?
I've got loads in my mind, yeah. So there was Amanda Kelly for one. That's my big shout out of the week. She did it. She ran with the elites as well. She's put a Facebook post on today. She ran with the elites, so she had all the like warm up with them. So like all the food and all the drink and coffee and water, and she had proper toilets as well. Unlike the peasants that go to other marathons, you have to use the portaloos, the proper toilet. And again after. So shout out to Amanda. She got a sub 3. I think it was 2 hours 54. I think I want to say, and also James Tutton as well. So James Tutton, he's had it. Yeah, sub 4. He's had massive injury problems. His hip has been playing him up for a long time. So I'm hopeful that I can get to a point of where I can get back, because I can remember him at what was it? I think it was Trenton 10K. Really struggling with that, but yeah, he come back and he's done a sub 4. Tom Walliscroft, I know that he did it. I know that Ella. Go on.
Has the vodka just worn off on you or something?
Put 50p in me.
Christ, man.
Calm down.
I can't. I'm pent up all this hosting, so I need to host a little bit. This is my section to host.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got a thumb up. Good thumb up. So yeah, quite a few people I know that have done Chester. I didn't realise there were so many people that I knew that were doing it.
I think Alex Main.
Yeah. There was a couple of people that did the metric marathon as well, not the full marathon. There was a metric marathon because a lot of people have done.
Metric marathon then?
So that's 26.2k. So there's the metric marathon, and then the if you call it normal marathon, 26.2 mile, and you do there's a Chester triple as well, which you can do, which is a 10k.
Yeah.
In the start of the year, then you do the half marathon, which is later, and then either the Chester metric marathon or the full marathon, and a lot of people have done the triple. So, yeah, a lot of people that I know that have done it, really, really good. So I saw loads of people on Facebook posting that they've got like PBs or that they've done it recently. So, massive shout out to them.
A few that I saw, I think Adam Tyson.
Yeah.
Adam Tyson, interestingly, Joe, when you get it on Strava, it comes up ran with this person and this person. Yeah. I've never seen this before, right? Adam Tyson ran with Amanda Kelly, right? Yeah. Obviously, they're different clubs, and I don't know whether they'll have heard of each other, whether
they'll know each other. Yeah,
there's a guy from my running club called David Lewis. He doesn't listen to the podcast. Also ran with Amanda Kelly and Adam Tyson, and Dave Lewis, right? You don't know him, and he doesn't listen to the podcast. I know he doesn't. He's from Halezone Athletics Club, but he got 2 hours.
Have you not told him you're a podcast host yet? Then
no, I don't want to walk around in my couch to coach.
That'll be the fair. Everybody
handing out stickers.
I was going to say I've been in this hotel for 24 hours, and everybody knows I'm a podcast host already.
They're all
Are
listening
you getting
live
loads
on
of
YouTube.
new followers and subscribers?
I'm joking.
That's
I haven't told anyone yet.
Find somebody to listen in Cape Verde. Anyway, Dave Lewis, who ran with Amanda Kelly and Adam Tyson, they didn't know they were running together. But Dave Lewis is sick. I'm going to put it out there and say he's possibly late 50s, early 60s. He got 2 hour 52.
Wow.
At Chester. But the more impressive thing is he hasn't done it off an awful lot of mileage. He's done it on about 45 miles a week, but staying really consistent and really working on 2 hard sessions a week, Monday and Thursday, which is what I'm talking to you guys about in your training. He's just been absolutely phenomenally consistent and worked on his pace and been very, very disciplined, which is fantastic. And that's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of people. Ella Ridgway and Emma Phillips as well. I know that they did it. Gators, I think. I know that Ella is.
Did Ben Freeman do it?
No, he did. He did something different. Yeah, Delamere loops.
That was
so he did 5 loops. I'm not sure how far that. I'm not sure how far.
I think it was.
Is Ben? Listen. What did she do? Did she do the Chester? Yes, she did, didn't she? Yeah. She's put on Facebook 42 kilometres for being 42 or something. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So lots of incredible stuff coming out from Chester.
Yeah.
Any more shout out of the week from anyone?
I haven't got anybody for shout out of the week. Mine was Amanda Kelly. That was the main one because she did amazing.
Mine was all the Chester marathon runners.
Yeah.
I want to mention Louise Gibbs and Dave Wallace, I must admit, because they set up the bottle oven runs. It's been really, really good, and the medal is amazing. It's like a white medal with the bottle oven on, with Stoke Fit on. Really, really good, and some coordination in that because it's over 4 different weeks, over 4 different parts of Stoke-on-Trent, incorporating every single bottle oven within Stoke-on-Trent. So it's been a lot of effort to put that together. So massive shout out to Dave and Louise Gibbs.
I ran quite a few on Sunday.
Yeah, so a bottle oven is where back in the day they used to make pots and pottery. That's why Stoke-on-Trent is known as potteries, because we have loads and loads of bottles. I'm not sure how many's left, but we had, I think there are hundreds of bottle ovens. Yeah. They're like, it's like a kiln that's like a bottle. I don't know why I'm drawing it for you because you can't see me drawing it. But it's shaped like a bottle, and that's why
They
it's
are,
called a
yeah.
bottle oven. So yeah.
There
Local
is
knowledge.
quite a few that I saw on Sunday that I didn't know where they were. There was one
Yeah.
just as I swapped over the canals. I was like, I just noticed it there, and it was like all derelict and overgrown. I was like, oh, there's
You
one
don't
there.
notice them. You don't notice them. And I exactly said this exactly the same thing on last Wednesday. You drive past these bottle ovens and then not even notice them until they're actually pointed out to you. Some of them are turned into museums and all sorts. So yeah,
A bottle
good.
of a museum. I bet that's interesting.
yeah. Gladstone Pottery. Have you ever been to Gladstone Pottery? That's where they do Pottery Throwdown. It's a big TV program. You ever watched that?
No.
The Great British Pottery Throwdown. Honestly, watch it. It's amazing. We watch it. We watch it every time it's on, and they just make pottery and sculptures and things. It's good. It's good. Living the high life.
I never
I don't
thought
watch
we'd
a
end
lot
up
of
here.
TV, and when I do get time to watch TV, I don't think I'll be watching that.
It's
Emma's
good. It's good.
Emma's the epitome of eat, run, sleep, repeat. That's all. No time for TV in there. What
You
is
know
it?
what? I put my hands up. I do watch EastEnders, and that is all I
What?
get time for.
EastEnders.
Oh, let's get the listeners involved. What's
Rubbish.
everybody watching at the moment? Because I like this discussion. Do you know what I'm watching?
Married at First Sight.
I do watch
No.
Married at First Sight. Not at the moment. The Summer I Turned Pretty. No spoilers, please.
What is that? What is that?
A few weeks back, right? Rach said to me,
Somebody pretty.
don't mock it, mate. A few weeks back, Rach said to me, my friends are watching this program called Summer I Turned Pretty on Amazon, and it's like, excuse the want of a better phrase, a bit of a chick flick.
Yeah.
Absolutely hooked.
Yeah, it's like Married at First Sight with me and Laura. I never watched it, and then Laura started watching it. And then she was like, do you want to watch it with me? I'm like, no. And then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, I want to watch it. But then I don't want to watch it when she asks if we want to watch it. But then once we start watching it, I can't not watch it, if that makes sense. It's a bizarre thing because you proper get invested in these people that have just got married at first sight, obviously, because that's what the title of the show's called. So yeah, it's good.
We got some stuff here on the YouTuber.
On the YouTube. See, it's not just me that says on the YouTube. You said it. The YouTube.
I was mocking you. Ian Crawley, I did 3.33.33, which is numerical magic, and managed to get 2 points en route.
3.33 at marathon.
That must be his marathon time.
That's Superman runner. Superman runner, that is, Ian.
So we did
2
3
pints
that.
of what?
We
2
did 3
pints of
hours,
what?
33 minutes and 33 seconds, which is numerical magic.
That
Granted.
is.
Well done, Ian. And managed to get 2 points en route. So is he saying...
He did that. He did that at Potter's. He stops off at pubs and goes in the pubs and has a drink of beer in the pubs.
You're telling me he got a 3.5 hour marathon? Well, no, 3 hours, 33 minutes, 33, and he drank 2 pints. Ian, are you all right, mate?
He's a good runner. He's a very good runner.
He
He's a
did
very
the
good runner.
Gritstone, and I don't think he had a Guinness on the way, but he had one at the end.
I spoke to him
I
at the end of
think
the
he had three or four pints at Potter's because there's pictures of him on his Facebook.
Ian,
he was talking about a PB, not enough drinks.
When are you coming on podcast, Ian? We need to talk more about this. We're going to get Superman runner Ian Cawley, on podcast.
Only if he wears his Superman outfit, though.
Oh, yeah. Only if you wear the Superman outfit. Very good, Ian. I love that, said Stephen Canning. Ian Cawley. It was just a training run, really. I've got Bruges Marathon this Sunday. Piss off, Ian. We're not having any of that. That's just showboating. And there's no beeps going in this episode, by the way, because I'm the editor this week. Ben Freeman, 18 mile-ish for 5 loops with 2,221 foot of elevation. Stephen Canning's talking about bottle ovens now. You could go inside the one in Gladstone. I'll give it a misty, thank you. Caroline Morris, now we're on to the TV programmes. This is what I wanted to see. EastEnders and Maths, Steve Canning, Strictly, Ian Cawley. Where's Rob gone? He's left.
Dunno. That's all right. We'll be okay.
He got bored. Should we let him back in? Here he is. Did you get
Oh, it
bored?
says the founder.
Oh God, he's the founder again.
Oh,
I'm
the
sorry.
founders-
I don't know
the
what happened
founders
then.
back.
It just disappeared.
Ian
Did you
said,
miss
"I
me?
always watch."
We did.
Yeah, I always watch What We Do in the Shadows. Steve Canning says,
What is that?
"Watch What We Do in the Shadows."
Hang on. Steve Canning's just said, "I'm looking forward to Traitors on Wednesday." I'm gonna have to.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to
Oh.
swap me EastEnders time for Traitors.
Traitors is absolute. Me and Laura. Oh, I say me and Laura. We bought a wire so we can connect my phone to the TV, and I've been trying to sort it out today so we can watch the Traitors on Wednesday, even whilst we're on holiday, because I love the Traitors. And it's a celebrity version as well, isn't it?
Traitors select. So we've got some popular people watching Traitors. I like Traitors. We'll get on that. We could maybe have a Traitors segment on the podcast.
Yeah.
Ian, I had 3 pints at Potter.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
and
he did.
3 during the Gritstone.
Yeah.
So on at the Gritstone, where did you get them, Ian? Because
There
There's
weren't
only
any
one-
pubs.
though there was one checkpoint was a pub. So people were bringing in pints on the way.
My word. It
I
definitely.
think he had one at Malcop, one at the pub, and then he must have had one between the pub and the finish. That's what I'm betting.
Something wrong.
Superman by name, Superman by nature.
Very true. Very true.
And they were pints of Guinness, I think.
Is there a heavier drink to have on a? Oh, dear.
It's good for the iron, though, isn't it?
I mean, it's impressive, or is it? I don't know. We'll have to get Ian on.
There's races that you can do where every mile you have to have a drink.
Well, my club recently did a beer mile on the track. Every 400 metres, you had to down a pint. That's something I'd like to have a go at one day.
No.
But I think excellent Strava shout out of the weekend. If you saw Emma's Instagram story, she also made an executive decision at the weekend, didn't you?
Although we didn't announce it for last week, we realised we didn't announce. Go on, Ben, hit it. We didn't announce the winner.
I like it. I'm gonna listen to all 17 seconds of it. There you go. Just realised I've given myself a hell of an editing job here.
Yeah, you are.
Let's go.
No, put it out raw. We didn't announce it last week. I think we got a bit excited.
Said that this week, is it, Rob?
No, we didn't announce it last week. So we will announce it this week. So the winner for the sexy graph from last week is Emma. Well done, Emma, for the 15th millionth time. So Emma's made the executive decision this week because I'm on holiday and I've got a hip injury. That we're not, and also it was funny because she put Rob's on holiday, he's got a hip injury, plus also I'll win it anyway. She had to add that bit in. So we will not do it this week.
I thought that was fair. I thought
it is fair. Sexy Graph will be back next week?
I think what we need to start doing is we get the listeners involved and asking them to send in before the Monday their own sexy graph, and then we can put a vote out on Instagram with everybody involved and see who does get sexy graph. Not just us three, but because there are some really sexy graphs. Who did I see the other day? Somebody had a really, really good graph.
I liked it.
Stop me from winning, won't it?
Yeah. Anyway, it's stopping you from winning.
I like the idea, but we normally have these discussions off air, Rob.
I know. Sorry.
And then they get authorised by the boss.
Are they authorised? Is that authorised?
Yeah, I've authorised it.
Authorised.
Okay. It's an extra task for somebody to do. But if you are interested in getting your sexy graph voted for amongst us three, please do get in contact with us via the usual avenues at Couch2Coached or couch2coached@outlook.com, and we can set that up so you can get your sexy graph voted for.
So, have we got any couch to coach news?
Did I send some?
There was some couch coach news I sent as well. I know that Harry Styles has got a sub 3 hour marathon the other week. He barely got 2 hours 59, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Oh, wow.
He used a fake name.
What do you mean a fake? Oh, so people didn't know it was him?
Yeah, so it doesn't count. Harry Styles has not got a sub 3 hour marathon to his name.
Oh, okay then.
To mess around, Harry.
Harry Styles, if you want to come on the podcast, please do let us know. You're more than welcome. There is some other, actually, yes, I remember now, sending it to you. There is some couch to coach news. Strava is suing Garmin over segments and heat maps, and because there was an agreement between them both before Garmin wasn't as big. I was reading it the other day whilst I was on the way here. They weren't as big, and they were saying, "Well, we'll use your heat maps, but we won't do something." But then they brought their own heat maps out, which are very similar, and segments. There is, because I know Strava segments is very. I don't know. Strava segments is more popular because a lot of people use Strava segments, but Garmin have got their own segments. But I don't think Strava are bothered about that. Yeah, apparently so. But they're more bothered about the heat maps and where you've ran. So that's why they're suing them. So Emma's going to have to get all the Garmin segments now as well.
No,
how many have I not got?
They're actually suing them and trying to stop them from selling more devices.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to buy a Coros.
Or an Una.
If anyone wants to buy a Coros.
Have you still got that Coros?
Yeah, you're going to come begging, asking for it now, aren't you?
You've still got that Coros from like 18 months ago?
No, I've only got one running watch these days. I've only got one.
Have you got any couch coach news, Ben? Couch to coach news.
I'm sure there was something else that I sent. I can't remember what it was.
I was just having a look at Caroline Morris asked when is the France run released. I'm thinking she's asking about the Tower to Tower.
Yes, the 12th of October. 12th of October.
That's
plus all
coach news.
There is. Plus also, thanks for reminding me, Caroline, because Dan Pritchard, who was a past guest, 15-year-old Dan Pritchard, has also released a YouTube video of his 100-mile run as well. So I have asked Dan, whilst here, I messaged him before I came here, to send us a clip just of him talking to us. So next week when I'm back off holiday, or the week after, sorry, we will play that. We will play that clip because he is going to send it to. He is running for charity for cancer research. I think it's cancer research. Don't quote me on that. But he's done an absolutely amazing job, and he's done a bit of a documentary. So if you want to go and find him, look for him on Facebook or go onto YouTube and look for the video. But yeah, the Tower to Tower documentary, I'm really looking forward to watching. The 12th of October, I think that comes out.
We're going to get him back on, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We'll get them back on the show. We have also got James Mitchell. I have a Pace Pro 3. That's a Garmin, which he doesn't use. So if anybody wants to buy James Mitchell's Coros, we're now a selling platform for people to buy odds and sods.
Who needs eBay? Who needs eBay?
Who needs eBay? Couch to Coach, Shopify, whatever it is.
Swap shop.
And I think.
Can we say it? And on that note, yeah, we will see you all later.